Just 1 second. I need. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. And I gotta copy the old save file just in case we ever need it. Hold on just a second. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's get started. Back to the Freyr. Just somewhere. I should delete all this stuff. There's a lot of this stuff that I don't really need. These are just test files. Delete, 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 delete. There's my Freyr. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Hang on. Just this window around. Okay. Look. Oh, failed. Unable to redesign. This is my bug. But what did I do? 001. This is my bug. But what the heck did I do? That seems unlikely. That's that's the human space map, which I am messing around with. Oh, bummer. Did I screw something up already? Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I can't believe that. What the heck? What the heck? It's right there. I see it. I see it. How could it not load? Oh, unable to read design tab. Oh, okay, sorry. I know what this bug is. I know what this bug is. I apologize. This is totally my fault. That's what I get for doing code like this. Yeah, I know exactly what's going on. Alright, hello everyone. Finally. Welcome everyone, my name is George Mormasato. I'm the developer Transcendence, and finally we're continuing our permadeath series. I had a little bug that I had to fix with the that I've been making some changes. What we're running here is basically an alpha version of 1.8, and I think I already did some changes that completely screwed up the save file. But we're back, so sorry for starting a little late, but I think other than that we're in good shape. So welcome back. Here I am with the Freyr. Let's see what we've got. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I've got my nice mule auton, which I've been hoarding all sorts of weapons, basically to hand off to Dvalin if I ever see him, if I ever find him. I've got, last episode I finally completed my carbide carapace set, which is awesome, but I probably could use a few more. Enhancements. And I still haven't found a good reactor, so I'm way behind on getting a reactor. So here I am. Let's see how far I've gotten. Last episode I finished Anaxis. And this episode I think, did I clear up? No, I just started in this episode, so I basically just got here. So let's see, our main goal I guess is to get a reactor. Okay. Let me just read to see if there's anything else. I forgot to say that we're about halfway through the game. But not quite. Almost, but not quite. Or maybe a little bit past. It's hard to tell. I think in terms of how leveled up I am, I'm probably more than halfway. Alright, let's see what we got here. I really would like some... Not ion resistance. I'd love some, like, EMP immunities. But I don't see that here. We decided not to get the Mark V howitzer, the side-mounted one. I think we decided not to get any of this until I get a reactor. So, and I think we already checked all reactors here. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any reactors. So that's kind of a bummer. So I guess we just keep going. I've got my eyes on a nice Euro MX or something like that. I think that's probably the best thing. So I think I'm gonna have to just wait until I find a carrier or something like that. Maybe a ringer station. I don't know. All right. Well, tell you what. We're here. Let's kill some marauders. Here we go. Oh! I guess I could have seen that coming. Fortunately. Ah. Yeah, see, this is where I need ion resistance. Or, immunity to ion. Oh, this guy's gonna hit me again. At least the rear is pretty good. Oh no, I want my... There we go, clusters. This guy can take on them. Yeah, this is this guy might have to just kill. Got him. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, someone EMP'd themselves, or these guys EMP'd each other. Got it, okay. I'm okay. Not dead yet. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. Oops, not like that. Not like that, I'm not gonna kill him. have basically everybody after me. Now this is not a super... Oh, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me? I'm still... Mic is fine. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it looks okay. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened. I didn't have mute on. Okay, let's keep going. I don't think I wanna... I don't know if I want to loot those. They're probably so they're so cheap. I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, damaged reactor, which is useless. Ion resistance, I mean, might as well loot that. These might as well loot because I can use them. These are probably useless. Let's see if the stronghold has anything. Warheads, that's probably worth something. That's not worth something. TM7 warheads, that's worth something. Yeah, KM110s are too cheap. Pass is the consensus. I can sell some stuff here. Yeah, that's good money. That's good money. Anything else I don't think I need. Ion resistance. I should repair my armor. But I guess I might as well use that on this. No sense in not. Oh, they can't repair my armor. Oh man, I'm really past. Can anyone repair my armor? Corporate shipyard. These guys should be able to repair my armor. If not, yeah, there we go. If not, what are they good for? Penitent Shrine. Let's do the Penitent Shrine. These guys are not too hard now. Now that I've got... Let's see. Try the 600s. Oops. All my mags, which is fine. Except I don't want the shield busters. Okay, I want these. Got it. Honestly, he should buy an NX. Yeah, you know, it might tide me over a little bit. I don't know if we have an NX anymore. Let me see. I already checked this one, but let me try again. Oh, here's the NX. So I could get the NX. I mean, it's an extra 30 megawatts, but that might be enough. That might make the difference between having a better shield and not having a better shield. So let me know. I think skip the NX, not enough. It's only 30 megawatts extra. almost dead. There we go. Okay. Ooh, another a violet. That's gotta be. I think I decided. Yeah, this is contrition. That's good. So gem of contrition is good. Those are pretty awesome. Gotta keep those. Should I bother with advanced reactive? Probably not. I do have a lot of fuel. So I don't think I need. Okay, this is useless. I'm kind of I'm a little bit. I think I'm a little under or over leveled now. I think I need to get deeper to start finding some of the good stuff. So let me do one more. Tell you what. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. Because I just want to find a better reactor, so let's just go forward and see what we can find. I don't have to clean out the system. Okay, inevitably doomed. Form up. Oh, before I do that, let me refuel. Got plenty of these helium fuel rod arrays. Okay, here we go. Head for Jangstar. Dvalin will be usually one system after that. Okay, let's hope. Whoa, this is kind of eerie stuff here. What? A lot of dead things. Try not to dock with the Rex. Medical supplies are light. Carved prayer stone, that's good. Okay, I forgot if I'm radiation resistant. I may not be. So I'm not going to bother looting the radioactive Rex. Well, assume pseudonym says I am radiation immune. So maybe I'll get it on the way back. Meanwhile, I'm going to sell this stuff. Sell. Keep my gems. Sell this, sell that. I know I should probably wait for a... Wow, I've got almost 500,000 credits. That's pretty good. Okay, you wait here. Inevitably doomed. Let's keep exploring. Ooh, Wari, more. Oh, awesome. Okay, well I can do more missions. And eventually find Horamarka, which is somewhere around here. Let's go in here and see what we find. Sung Fortress. Okay, we'll avoid those guys. This is why I say you should buy the NX. It costs nothing compared to the amount you have, which it is absolutely, that is absolutely true. All right, let's loot this guy while we're here. Radioactive waste. Ooh, fusion triggers. I don't know if I can do anything with those other than Tempest Lab. Oh, and I can do a trade route. I probably don't need to because I have so much money, but might as well, right? Central Plaza. Nightclub? Sure. You used to be able to sell fusion triggers here too, but we changed that. Oh, hey! Look at you. What are you doing here? Oh no! Did someone destroy my... Someone destroyed my mule! Oh no! That is so sad. And all I get for that is these lousy helium reactor assemblies. Oh, inevitably doomed. Was doomed. Oh, so sad. All that loot. By the way, while I'm here, did I already check? I don't think I need to bother, but no, they don't even have anything. Oh, that is so sad. I had high hopes for that loot. Yeah, for all I know, and it would be interesting to see. It's too bad there isn't a replay button. For all I know, it's the station itself that killed the Muloton after getting attacked by xenophobes. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nothing. Nothing good. Nothing good. Yeah, I really need to. Another Tempest Lab. Whoa. A lot of these guys. These don't ever drop gems, do they? I don't think they do. Oh, but here's a penitent cannon. That's pretty good. Again, I guess I gotta start rebuilding my Dvalin collection. Oops. Get out of range. Yeah, I guess that would be a little ridiculous if it actually came, if it dropped gems. This is not doing as much damage as I expected. Shield Buster, Siege Mags. Yeah, those don't do as much damage either. And I don't have enough of them. I gotta get far enough out of range so that it stops firing. Which almost, really it shouldn't ever stop firing, because it's a great defense mechanism. Even if it doesn't. Maybe it's getting hit by... I think it might be getting hit... Oh, maybe it's getting hit by that. This was working fine before. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? I guess that does a lot more damage than I thought. Unbelievable. Yeah, mules are too fragile. Okay, let me keep my distance and then just shoot these off. Yeah, they explode a little bit too early. I wonder what That's all about. Got him. These shrines, I think, are a little bit... Ah, another gem. Nice. I guess that's what I could do. I could hit him with a gem. Ooh, lots of those guys. Alright, maybe I'll avoid those. Let me hit these guys. These guys I can hit with my... How about this? I don't know what that ship's doing. By the way, I think the range... I did fix that range bug, so now I think the stations will... Oh, except now I'm out of range. There we go. Nope, I'm not hitting. I'm not doing damage. What I'm actually... Now I'm out of fuel. What am I actually hitting? Was I like hitting the planet or something? There we go. Oops. Okay. Okay, let me get that. Oh, one last turret. You guys know when you're beat. Okay, what do we got? A battle auton, boots, skip those. Oh, I guess that's useful, or can be sold. Alright, battle auton, help me out. Get the flenser. Oh, did I miss a flenser? Probably. Okay. Let's... sorry, I was gonna... I know I have to repair armor, but let me just do a little bit more scouting. See what else is around here. Sometimes there's stuff around in these little nebula. But not today. Oh! Door quarters! Oh! 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 hurt anyone. Can sell those, I think, maybe? Maybe not. I do have 500,000 credits, which is quite a lot. Oh, jeez. Okay, yep. I see it. Although I guess I should have invoked, Restore. Ah, that's not as useful. This guy's almost dead. Oh, don't go there, don't go there. I want to go away from the fortress towards the beach. Got it. Okay, now. No, yes. Get away from these guys. My poor battle auton died a quick death. This guy may or may not help. Yeah, I can go and repair and come back. You're right. Oh, another behemoth. Jeez. Alright, let's take care of those guys. Okay. There's a behemoth. I'm starting to run out of ammo here. I need to buy some more. Nice. Ah, the master, get away. Oh, here it comes. Okay, I gotta avoid those for now. Let's go over here. Ooh, ROM. Damage is kind of... So Tavalin does like Dwarg armor. Did I already loot this guy? Not yet. Okay, I'm gonna run out of... Oops, sorry. I'm gonna run out of cargo space pretty soon. And there's the master again. Or another master. Oh, and another behemoth. Jeez. Oh, God. Whoops. Oh, and I think the behemoth is now my friend. Oh, awesome. Oh, it's too bad I can't set him loose. Ah, bummer. There's another master on here somewhere. There it is. Well, that's it. Can't find it now. Okay, Hang on a second. Let me get out of this. Is that gonna hit anything? Oh my goodness. Got him. I'm using up all my mags, which is probably okay. Oh, there's some good stuff here. Ah! Yoroi MX. Ortho Steel. Oh, some good stuff. Okay, okay, I gotta survive. Oh, there's some good stuff here. This guy, there's a couple masters at least. There's another one I think coming up here. Ah, my nice behemoth. Got him. Okay. Nice. Alright. Holy moly. That was quite crazy. Okay, so now let's jettison some stuff so I can carry this. Is Dvalin gonna like either of these? I forgot what level he starts taking it. Yoroi MX I love. I should probably jettison. I'm gonna jettison. This is too heavy for me right now. I'm gonna jettison that. That's too heavy for me right now. We'll loot me some heavy ortho steel, which is pretty freaking cool, although is that gonna slow me down? Probably. Neutronium ore. Okay. Hanzo isn't amazing, but could be okay replacement for the dual flenser. Oh, that's a great idea, because I mean it'll be particles, so at least it'll be one tier up. Drop the heavy plasteel, keep the Dorg armor, keep the Dorg armor, okay. I could only get 1 ton. Two of the Dorg segments I dropped. What else can I drop? Let me drop, well, I can go, let me go install this. I think I probably want this heavy ortho steel, right? I think you guys would agree with that. Let me go install that heavy ortho steel. Although, wait, is this gonna slow me down? I forgot. It doesn't say that it's gonna slow me down, but I think I lose my bonus. Alright, let's go. Now, the other question is, dump the siphon, sell the armor. Except I don't think anyone's going to be able to install it. Level 9? Who installs level 9 armor? Oh, they do. Okay, well that's cool. Okay, then I think I'm going to do it. Alright, and now I can sell this. Yeah, they're not going to give me more than that. And now... Yeah, so now I can go back and loot the remaining stuff. Now I can get this one. And I don't think I need that, right? I don't think I need the siphon cannon, but you tell me if I do. I don't need this. Well, I guess I could loot it and sell it. Let me loot these guys too. Ugh, now I'm running out. Sell level 6 armor. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they'll sell that. I'll keep that for Dvalin. I should probably sell that. Where else is all my tonnage going? This is 6 tons. That's 7.5 tons. Maybe it's all that. Oh, I should use this ammunition box. Oh, EMP. Alright, well, at least I'm not carrying anymore. Oh, interesting. I thought it was EMP immune, but I guess the ammo box doesn't know that. The advanced Ceraloys sell it. Okay. Sold. I'll keep that. Alright, and now I got 2 behemoths. Too bad those guys don't repair themselves. Alright, now I'm in pretty good shape. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. Tell you what, we're just gonna keep going on to Jang Star. Because why not? Oh, there's Jang Star. Let's just try to see if we can get to... Let's just see how far we can get. Jang Star. I don't have any more map ROMs, do I? No, I have this. Oh, alright. I'm not gonna say no to that. This looks like a corporate trading post. Lumiere Stronghold, Lumiere. Maybe I can get some stuff there. Corporates. Oh! Xenophobes. I need to get some more ammo, by the way. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Get out of their way. Ah, thank you. Alright. God, I hope the station doesn't blacklist me. I kinda went a little bit crazy. The Valen will probably like that. Iron resistance I don't need anymore. But I'll take it anyway. Let's sell some stuff. Oh, should I? How good is the Hanzo Blaster? 60 megawatts, jeez. Might still be worth it. Let's sell some stuff. Let's sell... Sell this. Gonna keep that. I'll sell that because I don't need iron resistance anymore, I don't think. Or do I? I might need that. I might need that. Sell this. Sell that. Keep that just for the carrier. Prayer Stone, I think, goes to Domina. That's right, iron resists damage, not EMP, so maybe I do still want it. Let me go get some more of these. I might as well buy as many as I can get my hands on. 800 Fs. I think we decided the 600s are probably the ones that are good. Okay, now my Flencer's 30 megawatts. You know what? I'm gonna replace with the Hanzo. Well, no, Flencer You know, the Thorn is pretty good. What I really want, I think what I really want is a howitzer. I want like a long range. I want, you know, the Flenser right now is my base buster, so I really do just want to get a howitzer. But I think I just need, I need more. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Nice. Nice. All right. Well, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna install it. I'm gonna refuel. That is so worth it. That is so worth it. Okay, now I can sell my old reactor. Now I can. Oh, I should have used the heliotrope fuel cylinders if it takes them. Nice. Okay, so now I think what I can do is install my NX. Just replace that. I should also... Oh, this is so nice. Now I can... now let's see if we can replace this with fusion fire. 120 megawatts? Or tritium cannon. Oh, I loved my tritium cannon. What do you guys think? Yeah, now my helium is all useless. Well, okay, I'll let you guys tell me which one of those to buy. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna sell my class 5, keep that. I probably should use these guys, right? I'm gonna sell this because I don't think I can use it anymore. I can use that. I can't use that anymore. Okay, so I gotta sell those. That's good because that can lighten up my load. Okay, now I'm going to... This fusion fire will help more. Base cracking is better with the fusion fire. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, I'm probably gonna use these guys, right? Yes, I am. Oh, no, you only get one. I forgot. I thought those stacked, but I guess not. I'll do some ion resistance, because why not? Oops, what did I just do? This might be a bug. No, not quite a bug. This is a new user interface. It's not. I wonder if there's a slight usability issue here where if I use, so I'm gonna use it. Number one, it should say how many barrels I've got. Somewhere in here it should say how many barrels. I'm gonna write this down. If more than one barrel, say so. This is in use coatings. So what confused me before was that I was here, I used it, and then I kind of ended up back here, and it almost encouraged me to use it again, which is not what I want. So that's I like that user interface, but I definitely there's some things I need to fix. Okay, so now I got ion resistance. We decided we'd get the fusion fire, so let's do that. Let's replace this with, let's upgrade that with fusion fire. I'm just blowing all my money, but I don't care, because I think this is all worth it. Sell that. I get a bunch of this. All right. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, you can beat the game with an Ion 9. It's not ideal, but it's interesting. Well, I am curious to try out the Ion 9. Um, Ion 9 is probably endgame not imminent, given his predicament. Yeah, no, that's all fair. That's all fair. Okay, let's scout around. I got about 5 minutes left. Let's scout around a little bit, and then we're gonna put all this new weaponry to good use. Oh, this is cool. Sell the Hanzo probably. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm actually gonna use it. What was that? Oh, Lumiere. I don't think I'm actually gonna use the Hanzo. Dwarf Fortress. I guess I could take these guys on now. Let's see how this goes. Well, I really shouldn't just like hang out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, hang out right in front of the station and get pelted by it. This is what I want. Now, where are my... Try not to hit these guys, even though... Ah! Those guys are helping me. This guy's not. Oops. Man, my shields are like just totally holding up. Okay, got him. Got him. I don't know if I got him or my behemoth got him, but somebody got him. Should I get a couple? Ooh, ion reflector. I should get that. I should get that to sell. A Microsaur! Finally! My first Microsaur! Awesome! This has been a good episode. Okay, I think I've already got behemoth cannon. I'll get this stuff. I need those. I can sell those. I don't think I need more weapons, but we'll find out. Let me see what else we got around here. There's a bunch of masters that are just littering the battlefield. Nothing that I need. You know, another thing that strikes me that we do need somehow... I don't know how to fix this, but these guys, these friendly guys in the short-range scanner is too easy to confuse with the enemy. I don't know if they should get recolored somehow, or if there should be something. So too easy to... I'm just gonna write this down. Distinguish friend from foe. Zoanthropes. I don't know, maybe they paint themselves a little badge or something, or paint themselves a little mark that indicate that they're not of the old clan, they're now the player clan. That's useless. Let's see, what else? Anything else that I haven't looted? I think I've looted everything. Okay. Alright, then let's explore a little bit more, but then I think we're going to be done. It's almost 5 o'clock here in California. Another trading post. A Stargate and a Sisters. That's great. Alright, well this might be a good place to end it. So we'll just hang here. This is real. I think this is a pretty decent place to end it. I'm fully repaired. I've got some fuel, I think. I've got new shields, so I think I'm good. I upgraded my reactor. I upgraded my shields. Let me use my heliotrope cylinders. It worked, but I did not get enhanced. And next episode, hopefully, Valen awaits. Oh, I found the gate leading back. I haven't found the gate leading forward, but I will next episode. So, thanks again for watching. This was definitely. I think I'm much closer to end game equipment now, especially with a Kashiba. I think this will be enough to take me through the Huari missions and the carrier missions. Between this, the fusion fire, and the cluster mags, I think I should be in good shape. So I might replace I should probably replace I should probably well, once I get an Ion 9, that'll be great. But I should replace my Thorin. Maybe, I don't know. Well, we'll think of something. But all right, thank you very much. I will see you all next week, and we'll continue the game. We'll see how far we go. All right, thanks. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching as always. See, I think I made some good progress that episode, so that was definitely a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next episode, I'll just continue. Meanwhile, let me tell you what I've been up to. I've honestly been just working on images for part 2. I'm now working on the images for essentially the higher levels of the game. There's about 6 new enemies in the high levels, levels 15 through 20 or so, and I'm just building the images for that. And then after I do that, then I'm going to be implementing them, creating new weapons, the whole works. So images should take me maybe another week at most, and then implementing weapons is probably a week or 2 weeks after that. But then after that, I'll do another alpha of Vault of the Galaxy, plus bug fixes, and another alpha of 1.8. 1.8, I'm pretty excited about. It's just there's just so much stuff to do. But everything's fallen into place. The only thing is we're just running out of time. I don't know. I don't want to arbitrarily ship something before the end of the year if it's not quite ready. I've made a ton of progress on part 2, but I don't think I'm going to quite finish it by the end of the year. We'll see. I'm going to try, but it may slip into January, and that's okay. I'd rather do that than ship something that's a little half-baked. I mean, it's going to be half-baked anyways, let's be honest, but I don't want it to be too half-baked. So we'll see. But I'm making progress, so I'll know more in a month or so how far I've gotten. Okay, first question. How does Multiverse differentiate between official mods and independent mods? Is it really just as simple as the unID prefix being used? Asking for a friend. Asking because Arcanon's type hack mod uses A013 prefix and shows up in the official section instead of the independent sections. Yes. Oh, yes. That's absolutely right. So it is entirely by unID, and the server, of course, checks to make sure that you, as a developer, have permissions to upload a given unID range. So registered developers are allowed to upload anything in the A or B range. Everybody can upload anything in the C through E range, and I think right now I have to purposefully assign people to be able to upload in any other range. But yes, I just use the unID range to make that determination. And the catalog, I'm going to change the catalog. The catalog right now basically just splits everything between either registered stuff or totally unregistered stuff. And I'm going to flip the catalog to add a third category. There's going to be official mods, there's going to be expanded universe mods, and then independent mods. So Arcanon's mods and everybody's mods, there's a couple of other mods in there that I'm pretty happy about. Those will all get pushed to expanded universe mods. That's kind of where that's in the catalog. That's how that's going to go. But it'll all be by UNID. It'll just, depending on what UNID, that's where you'll go. Okay. From me, I sent, this is from Shrike, I sent the PM of some more wild side ideas for Outlaw Miners. If you can give a reply at some point, that'd be cool. Not exactly sure. Thank you, yes, I saw it this morning, but I didn't get a chance to read it in depth, so I will definitely check that out. Thank you. I'm really excited. You know, in doing this playthrough, we can clearly see that Outlaw Miners and Marauders both are just need to be beefed up a little bit, or at least moved to a different part of the game, so that, you know, because they're a little outclassed in where they are right now. So we'll do some work there. Likewise, I think it'd be nice at some point to run a little community jam or something to flesh out the range of illegal items to fix the cancer dust spam. Oh yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we gotta make a list of all this stuff. So there is, I'd love to do a jam on that for illegal items. So high-level illegal items. I think we also need to do high-level autons. I don't know if I'm gonna get that for 1.8, but it would be nice. We can talk about that. I think that'd be fun to talk about. Could you make the multiverse smarter about inspecting TDBs for integrity? For instance, checking UNIDs. It's a little tricky. Unfortunately, I don't have a. Unfortunately, the multiverse, and this is just my idiocy. Unfortunately, the multiverse is built with very, very different technology than the core engine, and I haven't yet been able to get some of the core engine code into the multiverse, unfortunately. So a lot of the code that I'm in the multiverse, I basically have to essentially almost write everything from scratch. So I think that's going to have to be kind of on a case-by-case basis. So if there's stuff in particular that you want to be smarter about inspecting, and I don't know exactly what you mean, just let me know, and maybe we can do some stuff. We can do some ad hoc stuff. The minor stuff is things like, should I swap them to their faction name, and can I add some extra ores? So very much side stuff. Oh, okay, good. That's cool. I have to think about it. I don't have an answer off the top of my head, but I'll think about it. I'm still wondering about my feature requests. Oh, sorry. That's Hilo. Hilo, enough! Hilo, you're always interrupting my broadcast. Where would we be? Okay, sorry, I'm still wondering about my feature request to do battle music timing. Can you remind me? Post a link to the ministry if you can, just to remind me. Honestly, you need all levels expanded for legal, since the only thing needed are a simple item. It's mostly writing and concept things, so getting a lot of folks in is good for that. Just needed an edit pass. Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. I think that's perfect sense. Or as well, which is one of the reasons I suggested in my PM, although that crops up far less commonly. Or, you know, the thing about ore, you know, there's ore gets spawned in asteroids, and it's kind of tied into the system creation, so it's a little bit harder to add ore, or at least I have to do a little bit more checking to figure out how to add ore correctly. But I still get it. I mean, we'll still have to do it, and I'll have to do that for part 2, because part 2 has a bunch of new ore, so we'll figure that out. Okay. Am I in the wrong channel? I don't think so. I hope not. Other than Hilo. Okay, there it is. Forfire just posted a feature request. Timing between music tracks. I love the music game. I feel as though the directors if the music tracks were interspaced with silent, except for the combat is when triggered. Um, that's not a bad idea. Let me talk it through. Let me talk it through with Michael, our music director. The thing about the trigger for combat is absolutely well. It's well taken. I think that we're not quite perfect on the triggers, as you can see. I mean, watching me play. So I think we need to do a little bit more work there. But I haven't quite figured out what the right thing. So maybe I'll try what you're suggesting. I think that's an interesting one. All right. One last thing, no one's asked me yet, but I did mail off a hard drive with all my recorded videos to Adrian T-Tech. So hopefully that'll arrive in a couple days. Hopefully they'll be able to do something with it. We'll see. Okay. Related issue is that I can only switch every few seconds. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah. It can only. This is about music. Related issue is that music can only switch every few seconds. Yeah, and part of that was because essentially to not flip like every note. So there is kind of a 2-second essentially delay. Once we decide that we need to play combat music, we're going to play it for a minimum of 5 seconds, even if combat ends immediately. I'm not sure if that's the right algorithm. That may not be. So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, if you have a bunch of quick battles, it switches back and forth. And part of the issue is, you know, in theory, the way the game is supposed to work is, let's say you have a really quick battle, so we flip to combat music, but you like kill the enemy right away. We stay in combat music so that if you start another battle before combat music ends, then we just keep going. We don't flip back. So maybe we actually need to increase that time period. Maybe combat should always be a minimum of 10 seconds or something. So then, you know, it's harder to have these rapid, you know, in and out of battle. So we'll have to play with it. What computer hardware are you streaming with? Pretty heavy duty hardware. I mean, it's a Dell Aurora gaming rig with I don't know, 1080 GTX something. So pretty beefy. And I should check, by the way. Hang on a second. Yeah, on my end, I'm using Open Broadcaster software. On my end, it says there are no drop frames. So my hardware at least going up to Twitch is not dropping any frames. I have 0% drop frames. So I'm going to assume if there are problems, it's on Twitch's end. Okay. Right, I think there was an idea to make minimum time go up with some heuristic. Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, maybe we can do that. Maybe minimum time goes up if you just recently came out of combat music. You know, I don't know. We can do some exponential backup or something. And Arcanon has suggested making public libraries visible in the catalog. To me, libraries, I think, are a good developer resource. I think what we should do is, because you can't add libraries directly, although maybe you should be able to, I would love to add a separate page in the catalog for libraries. I think that might be more interesting, because it's kind of a developer resource. Yeah, I'm not totally set up for showing it publicly, so I'll figure something out, because I kind of agree that developers should be able to share libraries with each other. So we'll figure something out. Um, yeah, I'm not really stressing my GTX 1060. Yeah, Transcendence, by the way, in case you guys don't know, Transcendence uses almost nothing of the GPU. Everything is done on the CPU, just because of the way I wrote it. It's it's a 2D game, so all the graphics, all the effects are 2D effects, and they're 2D effects processed on the CPU. So a big fancy graphics card is actually not going to help Transcendence that much. The only thing that really is going to help is more cores and faster CPUs, and making Transcendence more efficient, which is the other thing that should do. Likewise, we could use better cooldown code on hostile ship alerts. Yeah, same idea. Absolutely same idea. If you're constantly hearing alerts, then it's not much of an alert. You're just going to ignore it. I did notice that the quality dropped significantly during the gating animation, but it's not a big problem for the stream experience. Mostly the CPU model is of interest when it comes to streaming, unless you're using GPU encoding. Yeah, I don't. Again, I don't know what OBS uses. OBS, I think, is just doing the CPU. I don't think it's using GPU encoding. But like I said, for the animation, it's keeping up with the frame rate. But I guarantee for something like the gate animation, where there's a lot of stuff changing, I guarantee it's just compressing the crap out of it. So I think it's probably, that's why you see some degradation in quality, because I bet the compression is just a little too aggressive to get it down to where it's at, to get the stream rate to where it's at. I'm streaming at, on average, it's like about 3 megabits per second. 2.8, 2.5 kilobits per second. I'm sorry, 25 to 28,000 kilobits per second. Okay. The issue with alerts is that it's a cooldown per ship, not for overall alerts. Yeah, absolutely right. And I think if there were kind of a back off on global alerts, I think that might be a little bit better. Could even eventually have different tone for capital ships. Ah, that's an interesting one. I still like the idea someone proposed having capital ships look different on the LRS. I mean, I still think that's quite a valid idea. So I think we'll have to do something like that. Even stations, I almost want stations to paint, as tiny little icons representing the station rather than dots. I don't know if the scale would work. I originally didn't do it that way because I thought it would be too expensive, paint-wise. But I don't think it will be nowadays. So we could do something like that. And if that's the case, then capital ships could do something similar. But short of that, if capital ships paint as like a rectangular box or something that can show orientation, even that might be better. Could you host a community day stream where you just answer questions? That's not a bad idea at all. I totally don't mind that. Or conversely, flip the order, take questions first and then do the stream, whichever. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, either maybe before I'm done with the series. Maybe we'll try something before the end of the year. I think let's do that. Please release the HD desktop background sometime. Oh yeah, I keep on meaning to do that. I was gonna publish them all on the multiverse, and I ended up getting sidetracked. But yeah, thank you for reminding me. They'd have to be, this is about capital ships on the LRS, they'd have to be scaled down so much, I'm not sure they'd look good. Yeah, it's totally right. It's totally right. So, we'll have to experiment. We'll have to experiment with that. Different icons for different sizes, I think, makes sense. And definitely showing direction, particularly for capital ships, I think is important. So we'll do something like that, maybe an arrow or something. Triangle, maybe. A narrow triangle. So I think those are all good ideas. Okay, let's see. What else? What else have I got going on? Oh, so another thing. Another thing I want to do. I put a couple of tickets on Ministry about the galactic map and basically just um, helping players to understand what else is out there in the galaxy. I I believe, although I don't have proof yet, I believe that a lot of players stop playing because they don't know um, what's coming up. There's no incentive for them to keep on going to the next system, because they don't know what they're going to see. So, not knowing that eventually you could get to the battle arena, or eventually you could get to St. Catherine's Star, or eventually you could see a carrier, not knowing that, I think players will quit, because they have nothing to look forward to. So one of the things I want to do on the map, on the galactic map, is essentially, well, number one, have a bunch of the set piece systems be identified from the beginning, because I mean everyone knows where St. Catherine's Star is. It doesn't, why should that be hidden? That's not a surprise. So have all those systems be there, just so that players can know roughly where they are in the game. It's like basically having the overview map, in an RPG. You just get to see the whole map, but you may not get to see the details. And then secondarily, next to some of those set piece systems, like the Battle Arena and St. Catherine's Star and Point June or whatnot, have a little icon showing, kind of the key site on that system. And that's just, I think, a way to again entice the player to get to the next set piece system. It's just a way for them to want to get to the next system. Just one more encouragement. So I think little things like that are going to help. And then between that and just more cross-system hints and encouragements, I think we can get that to really work. Okay. You should probably put some placeholders in various things like the Sun Capital. Yeah, absolutely. That aren't in the game yet. Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. Add some kind of major system attribute. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Seems like the avalanche cannon particles. Yeah, sometimes they seem like they're... sorry, let me finish. Seems like the avalanche cannon particles are appearing too far away from the ship. It does look like a bug there, doesn't it? It almost looks like they... Oh, no, never mind. It's just because there's different... But it does look like it's maybe offset a little bit. I can't quite tell. Sorry, let it fire one more time. It could be a bug. Maybe if you could also locate some of the key stations in those systems, you lure people in by listing the upgrades and services they can look forward to. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, like the arcology. That's a great idea. I absolutely agree, and that's kind of my intent, is that when you're looking at the map, even you just start the game, you look at the map, you click on St. Catherine's Star, it tells you what's there. It would say, this is the capital of the Commonwealth. It's got, blah, 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 blah. So I completely agree with that. I think that's great. Okay. I missed the old plasma effect. Yeah, the thing I didn't like about the old plasma effect is it did not have a nice gradient. The thing I think everyone probably likes about it now is that it's not just a bunch of spheres, not just a bunch of dots, but kind of had some volume. Maybe there's a way to redo the effect using the ray effect instead of the orb effect, but still get the kind of mix. Like, what I love about the orb effect now is that they blend together really well using this a screen effect, so they feel like a cohesive bit of plasma. What I don't like about it is that they are kind of it's a little grainy rather than the old plasma effect was kind of almost like a flamethrower. So maybe there's a way to get back to that old one using the ray effect instead of the orb effect. So, well, I'll think about it. It's never not a bad idea. If you see the ICS move forward the front between two legs, the game assumes ships have bits in front of the exact center. I still feel it still feels like the arc cannon is. I'm sorry, the not the arc cannon, the avalanche cannon. It still feels like it's kind of firing a little bit off, and I can't. I'm just gonna double check some bit of code quickly. I don't think that's an old. I don't think that's a new bug, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what causes it. Okay, here we go. Well, actually, no, I do know what causes it. It is offset about 96 pixels from the center, so maybe the offset is just too high. So that's something we'll have to take a look at. Okay. Language, please. Yeah, please. Let's keep this PG. It's definitely this is we have a wide-ranging crowd. Not everyone is even over 21, so yeah, let's keep the language reasonably clean. Okay. I missed the stream. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay. I've only got a few more minutes left, maybe about 4 or 5 minutes. So I'll take any more questions. Let me see. Let me look at IRC. Anything else? Nothing else on IRC. Now, I talked about my progress on the images. I'm doing well. Let's see what else. I think we're probably. I think we're doing pretty good. I was thinking about EP balance. Yeah, that definitely needs some work. Particularly some of the missions. And topology. Okay, that's interesting. George, the biography forum post. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Sorry, I haven't gotten back to it. That's going to be one of those. That's going to be one of those things that's just going to take me a while. But I'll get back to it. For sure I will get back to it. Hey, you can tell which shipwrecks were on the same sovereign as the ICS. The disintegrator wasn't hitting them. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, could there be at least one more connection between ungoverned and near stars? Oh, interesting. Why is that? Why would you like there to be one more connection? I'd love to hear that. Is the Commonwealth Ares balanced to your taste, or do you want rebalance? I don't know if that's a question for me or for the whole group, but I'll answer it. And I'm not entirely sure. If you're talking kind of as a, forget the player, if you're talking about when, in terms of war between the Commonwealth and the Ares, I don't think it's quite well balanced. I think the Ares are probably a lot more powerful than like, you know, a combination of sandstorms is more powerful than Centaurians. Centaurians just seem a little bit too weak when they're supposed to be a little, you know, they're supposed to be fairly hardy. So I'm not entirely happy, but, you know, I haven't spent a lot of time rebalancing it yet. Okay, so, could there be one more connection between ungoverned and near stars so you don't have to do them totally separately or backtrack a huge distance? Oh, right. Right, because the problem right now is you enter the near stars kind of, you know, the southern end by Kibo. You go all the way up and you essentially skip through all the ungoverned territories. and then you end up at Jang Star. See, but the only way to fix that... Oh, unless I see you want to add more connections so that maybe you can kind of do them in parallel. You can kind of do a bunch of little loops. You'd probably want more than one connection. You might want like maybe 2 connections then at least. I totally get where you're going. Yeah, I gotta think about that. It's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Can we have systems that are bound together by 3 stargates simultaneously? Yes. I mean, it's... yes, I... For sure. I mean, if you can have any number of... You should be able to have any number of stargates to any number of systems. So yeah, absolutely. And you can have multiple stargates connecting 2 systems together. You can. It's basically... just you have to just make sure you name the stargates appropriately, if you know what I mean. Just because the name is how we connect them. So, you know, gate 1 goes to gate 1 in the other system. Gate 2 goes to gate 2 in the system. As long as you keep those names straight, it's fine. The name is arbitrary, but they just have to, you know, point to the right name. Okay. Thanks, Shrike, for a new bug. The Commonwealth fleet usually gets trounced by Ares fleet. I always wanted to mod in a way that for the player to assist with resources if necessary to increase the number of CW fleets. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Like I said, I think if I were to rebalance it, which I would love to, John B. Watson wrote a nice post once about making the Outer Realm better, and I think as part of a holistic set of fixes to the Outer Realm, I would love to do this. What I'd love to do is just make Centurions a little bit more powerful, at least more resilient, more robust, so that they don't die so quickly. I think that would go a long way towards balancing it right now. It's a shield problem. This is about the Centurion. Ares have high damage types, so they knock out the shields fast, which triggers the fleet code. Yeah, so I think that's absolutely right. So either we have to make the shields more powerful, or fix the flee system. And of course they can't run away because the sandstorms outrange them, or outrun them. Britannia formations tend to just suicide on their own missiles. Yeah, that's a different issue. That's the missile problem. The problem with missiles is, unfortunately, the friendly fire code right now is linear. It basically just checks a line of sight, but it's really, really hard to check friendly fire on a tracking missile. I mean, you just can't. So maybe the Britannias just have to be smart and not let off, you know, tracking missiles when there's too much, when you got too many friendlies around. So maybe that's what has to happen. Maybe Sirius to somewhere before Sanctuary. That way you could jump into the CDM plot more easily. I love that. I think that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I'm all for non-linear, so I think that's okay. Particularly if there's some, you know, maybe even challenge in finding some of the Stargates. So I think that's cool. It's a problem that requires serious thought, no pun intended. Okay. Fleeing code needs work. Yeah, I mean, at minimum, they shouldn't flee if the enemy outruns them. You could always bring in the Athena from CSC America. Oh yeah, you know, I did like that idea. And like I said, I mean, CSC America more and more, I'm thinking of adding as a Transcendence expansion. So why not bring in the Athena? Do Territans believe in Domina? That's a great question. I don't have a canonical answer. I'm gonna assume yes. I mean, um, you know, Domina talks to you via via your mind, via some form of telepathy. There's no reason why the Terratons, would be immune to that. But canonically, we never see that, so I don't know. But it's really interesting. That's really interesting. Another expansion would be great to have a whole bunch of different pilgrims from different sovereigns, Terratons, Ringers. I mean, what would a Ringer pilgrim be like? I think things like that might be interesting. So we'll have to wait for some expansions. All these are spoilers. Well, yeah, sort of, I guess. Are there any near-term plans to improve ship AI? No near-term, there's no major overhaul about to happen, but the way I fix ship AI usually is to fix particular bugs. So whatever bugs are in the queue for 1.8 is basically what I'm going to be fixing for AI. Well, at most, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fix all the bugs. Also, many ships that flee don't have good enough shields for it to be a good strategy. Yeah, in those cases, I think we need to set the proper flag. There's a flag where you can not flee. Ships should try to zigzag when fleeing. That's a great idea. That would not be that hard as a flag. They do curve a bit. Smart missiles. I don't know how that would work. But the amount would need to vary with distance and shots between effect. Yeah, the amount of zigzagging. Yeah. I'd be more curious about the CDM. That's something I want to work. Does telepathy work on a computer-based mind? I mean, there's a few reasons not to. That's really interesting. That's another thing that, again, I don't have a good canonical answer to that. I mean, on the one hand, I don't have a good canonical answer to that. That's an interesting part of the Transcendence universe. One of the many places where I think it deviates from reality is that consciousness and transcendence is something special. It's not quite just a just very fast processing. It's something extra. So in Transcendence, there are philosophical zombies, if you know what I mean. In Transcendence, it is possible to have an AI that behaves exactly like a human but is not conscious. I don't know if that's true in reality, but in Transcendence, that is possible. So to answer your question, although I don't think there's anything that would preclude an AI from having consciousness in the Transcendence universe, it's also not necessary. It's perfectly possible to build an AI without consciousness. And in fact, these are not canonical answers. These are just kind of random thoughts. It's quite possible that Luminous is not conscious. It's hyper intelligent but not conscious. So I don't know. It's interesting. And same with the CDM. Does stuff with okay. But at the same time, I'd like to see folks who just flat out ignore the dominant Orca stuff because it doesn't affect them for whatever reason. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely right. I mean, certainly the number of people who actually have a direct connection to Dominant, who are actually pilgrims or influenced by Dominant in any way, is tiny. I mean, it's a minuscule percentage. So 99.9% of the people in human space have never felt Domina, have never talked to Domina, have no way to prove that Domina exists, and I guarantee there's tons of people that don't believe Domina exists. So I think that's definitely that definitely makes that's true in the universe. It'd also be nice to see some enemies of the CDM, or at least humans who don't like them, since if I recall correctly, canonically the CDM upload system does not maintain continuity. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I think that would be fun. Chinese Rubin problem. The only person who can really tell the difference between a perfect fake and the real thing is the thing itself. Exactly. And the thing itself can always claim to be the real thing, even if it's fake. I think Commonwealth NPCs are zombies. Freighter pilot, certainly. Okay, well, we've strayed far into philosophy, but I think that's always great because I do love that. I do love it when transcendence can inspire some of that conversation. But unfortunately, I do have to go. I gotta go prep dinner for my family. So, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your questions. It's always great to get these good questions. Thank you, and I'm gonna keep on working on part 2, just doing a bunch of images, and then I will we'll get together again next week, same time, and we'll continue, see how far we can get. All right, well, thank you very much, and take care.